Hello everybody. So in this video, I'll be showing you how to get the Mimic Tear and how to get it to max level. To get the Mimic Tear, you'll need to do the Nokron wrong warp skip. It's not too hard. I'll explain how to do it. And you'll also need to do White Mask Vares quest. I won't be explaining that. However, I will have a link to it in the description. So first you want to make your way to the 4 belfries. Grab the imbued stone sword key. Then go to the first belfry down the hill and activate the portal, then enter it. Once you're at Nokron, open your map and use the Castlewood Tunnel grace site. I don't have it, so I'll use the Roundtable Hold. Using the Roundtable Hold is harder because it loads faster, so the timing is harder to get. Once the loading bar is almost done, force quit the game before the screen goes black and you load in. On Xbox you press the home button and scroll down and press Start and hit the quit option. On PlayStation you press the home button and go over to your game, press X, then hit close game. And on PC you need to turn off Steam Sync before start. Then you can just press Alt F4. Now that we're loading in, we can see that we're right before the Mimic Tear boss fight. Now let's go into the boss room. Before you enter, make sure to unequip all of your weapons. Since the Mimic copies you, it'll be much easier to defeat him if he copies nothing. Run up to him, and once he starts to take form, re-equip your weapons and just start attacking him. That's all you have to do. There really isn't much to talk about here. When he has no weapons, it's just a one-sided beatdown. At this point, I'll mention that we'll need 1 stone sword key to access the room with the Mimic Tear ashes, so make sure you either pick one up or buy one from a merchant. Once you defeat him, get the grace and head on out. For fun, let's just get this scarab. Since it drops a somber smithing stone 5, there's absolutely no harm in you unaliving it. Yeah, ignore that. It didn't happen. Now that we got the somber smithing stone, let's head over to Nokron. It's down the bridge on the left side up a hill. Once here, just jump onto the roof down here and follow the path on the side of the buildings. Beware of falling and beware of the silver Mimic Tears. They take the shape of a human and do a lot of damage. Follow the path. I take past the silver mimics, and then run along this broken bridge, run into the building, and then drop down and run into the doorway on the opposite side, and at the end of the corridor will be a stone sword key wall, where we need the stone sword key I mentioned earlier. Use the key, then past this enemy is a chest with our ashes. So backstab the Night Maiden for a little extra time, then spam Y to open the chest and collect the ashes. You will likely die, but it will be fine as long as you collect the ashes. If you didn't, then you just need to make the run back. Once you get the Mimic Tear, naturally you need to level it up. So, to start, we need Ghost Glovewort. I could show you how to get all the bell bearings, however I won't. Because that's actually more annoying than just collecting one of each. So to start, head to the Ainsel Well in the Misty Woods. Then take this super long elevator down, which literally takes a whole minute just to go down. Thrilling.
I am dead inside.
Once down there, head out to your right, and in front of the waterfall will be number 1. Easy enough so far. Then continue through the Ainsel River until you get in front of the hallowed grounds. Number 2 will be before the stairs by a giant tree. Then continue all the way to the back, and just north of the below the well grace will be number 3. So far so easy. For number 4, you need to be at the Ancestral Woods Grace. Then head straight out, go east. And by the body on the ledge by the road will be number 4. Too easy. Now for number 5. From that same grace, head northwest and go to the sunken buildings. Inside that building will be number 5, surrounded by a bunch of nascent butterflies. Now, for number 6, you need to go to Oriza Hero's grave, which is in the Atlas Plateau. Follow the path down, avoid the chariots, by hiding in the gaps in the walls on either side of you. And once you get into the middle, drop down on either side. And run through the area, dodging death, like how you dodge door-to-door salesmen. And once you get out, head to your left and enter the cove. And inside will be number 6. So that took a little bit of work, right? Number 7 is way worse. So at the Glimmer Hero's grave, which is just past Sorcerer Azur, and on your path to the Volcano Manor. Follow the path down, dodging skeletons and using the coves in the walls to live. In the first cove, wait for the chariot to pass you. Then run down the path and jump over the lava into the second cove on your right. Beware of the skeleton. Either kill him or dodge him the best you can. Wait for the chariot to go down, then up again. And when it turns in front of you and goes back down, run down the path and jump into the cove on your left. Then when it passes you and goes down again, go down the path and into the cove on your right. Don't fall down the hole. This time, wait for it to go up, then run down and jump over the lava into the cove on your left. Go up the path and ignore all the enemies. At the top of the stairs, past the fire, is number 7. I hope the explanation is good enough, because this took me a minute to get to, honestly. But anyway, now you have to complete Vare's quest for these next 2. I'm sure most of you know his quest, and if you don't, I'll have a video link to it in the description. I won't be explaining it in this video, because I don't want to. Now for number 8. From Palace Approach Ledge Road, stick to the right as you go down. And next to a tree outside a cave full of Albanorics is number 8. For number 9, when you spawn in from using the Pure Blood Knight's medallion, turn around, and in the bush behind you will be number 9. Now for the Great Ghost Glovewort, number 10. You have to defeat the Dragon Soldier of Noxtella. Go down the well in Eastern Liurnia and follow the path through the Ool Palace ruins, then past the Astel and keep to the left to get the downstream grace. Then go through the cave and keep to the right. Defeating the Dragon Soldier should be light work, since you should have already killed Godric and gotten a +9 Mimic tier. After killing him, just go below the BFG throne and collect the Great Ghost Glovewort. Then after that, head back to the Round Table Hold and level up your Mimic tier. It requires souls galore. However, you can just kill the bird for that at Palace Approach Ledge Road. And that is the end of the video. I hope you found this helpful. I decided to put these 2 together because I thought it would be easier for people that decide to do this. Probably should have done it from the start, but it didn't even occur to me. Well, regardless, if you somehow made it to this point, then thanks for sticking around. If you did happen to find this video helpful or enjoyed, then please like and subscribe. It would really help out the channel and mean a lot to me. Until next time.